friends, I am Love, and in today's video I am going to show how to make a tic-tac-toe game in which there will be player versus computer. So thank you to Aris Ansari for saying this idea. And I will be making this on that. So firstly what to do is open the tic-tac-toe app, and as you can see I've added 2 more screens in it. The main activity, also one thing which I wanted to show was like how to select X or 0. Many people had asked me in the comments in that video that how do you select X and how do you select 0. So to select X or 0, you just do a simple x.set on click listener, and then you can just check all of the game states if they are equal to 2, so that you don't do it like in the middle of your game and then just spoil it. And then the active player will be equal to 1 because 1 is X, and O just do the exact same thing and do active player is equal to 0. In activity main I've added the 2 buttons. Here you can see them. X, you can just quickly do the exact same thing what I've done. So that's X, and this is for O. So this is exactly same as the previous one. And now let's go to the manifest. So like after I created it, you would see that this intent filter over here is inside your main activity. This one, like it would be over here like this, like here. So what you have to do is just remove it and then paste it in the choose game activity, and then you can close your Android manifest. This is the design, you can see it, the text view. You can just do the exact same thing which I've done. The ID does not matter. Then there are 2 buttons, local and computer. ID is local and the text, and you can see everything. And the computer is the button which is like the computer. So, and the code is pretty simple. It is just local and computer 2 buttons. You find view by ID them, and then you set on click listener and then do the intent, and same with computer. Next is the activity computer game, which is the exact same design in this, so it doesn't really matter. It's the exactly same, nothing different is this than what is in this and the activity main. So now let's see the computer game activity. So firstly what I've done is like this for loop, like it was not here, the for loop was over here, like after this. So I have put it, I've made its own method, and then like I've put it into its own method because we would need to access it for the computer as well. The rest of the things are the exact same, like all of this, the for loops, the game active. Now I'll show you the new things which are here. So firstly, there is the only new thing up here is this array list of string, which is empty squares, so that the computer chooses a random thing properly. And here one thing which I'll tell you is that I haven't done the selecting X and 0 for this one because that would be like you would have to, I will explain it later why I didn't take it. So here you can see empty squares. We just added 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 being 1, 1 being 2, 2 being 3, and so on. So I've showed you that, and now comes the thing which I've added. Here it is. The method called computer. So the computer method happens after this drop-in in the drop-in method, you just add this computer and you add the check and this counter dot animate the image animation, and then you add this computer button, sorry, the computer method after it has been selected. So in the computer method, what is happening is that firstly it's checking if game is active. Then it is seeing what happens is that there is a select int which is empty squares dot size. So in the first move it will be 8 because the user is going to start first. Then there is this int which I called as selected, and this makes a random for the next int which is select. Then the selected square, I made a string which is selected square, and this gets the selected, like the empty squares, it's an array list, and this is the position. So this string is the number at the position, because for example you might be thinking, why do you need this, why can't we just do selected? The problem is that, for example, let's go down here, if you remove 4, like imagine the first user has chosen 4, so then 5, instead of being like the 6th item, it has become the 5th item because there's no 4, and 6 has become the 7th item. So we can't do it that way, because if you choose the 5th item, it will take it as 4. But here when you do selected square, it will just select it as a 5th item. It won't get the 5th item, it will just take it as the 5th item number. So it will be like selected is equal to 5 when because 4 has been removed. Now we did a switch. And then in the switch we did of the selected square so that it will see what are the different cases. So here you will just have to copy paste like a bunch of times. So it is, if the case is 0, like the random integer gives you 0, then you are going to find view by id image 1 and then set the image resource as x. See, now here that's the thing. If we would have done x and 0, then we would have to change like these 4 things for all of these cases, all of these 8, 9 cases we would have to do. But obviously if you want to do it, you can do it. You just have to add an if statement here. If active player is equal to 1, and then you are going to like do this, and then else you are just going to do the opposite of it. But you can do this part, make this 0 and then make this 1. So you can do this if you want, but I don't want to do this for this app. So you can add it, whoever wants to add it. Just remove all of that. And then yeah, that's it. And then you have to check it after the switch. You see switch up there, after the switch check, so to see if there's any result. So now you are going to run your app and open your emulator. Let me show you local first, like with the new changes. So the x and 0 thing, so I select x, but now if I select x again, it still shows 0 because you selected x. So yeah, it's working, this one. And then you can do play again, and now it works again. And now let's go to computer. So it's going to be O. So you can see the computer gave x by itself. O. And see, we won. So yeah, so now I hope you liked making this app. and it was like very simple. It was just like one method added to the one originally which we had made. And yeah, so if you like this video and if it helped you in anything, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I would see you guys in the next video very soon. Also, like this whole all these the whole app file, I'll just put it in the description, all the Java files and all the resources, so that you have the exact same images as I did. So I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day. Bye.